Hi. So we're going to be doing a double ribbon hand bow. This is super easy. It doesn't require a bow maker and it only requires 2 ribbons. So we're actually going to do this carrot and this orange, get a little Easter done. So I'm going to zoom you down and we'll get started. Alright, so what you want to do for this one is you want to stack your ribbons on top of each other. And what you're going to do is you're going to measure out 12 inches. So this is going to give you a 6-inch loop on your bow. And what you're going to do is you're going to take it where that 12-inch mark is and you're going to fold it over. And then you're going to fold it 8 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so now you're going to trim it off. Okay, and then you're going to measure out about a 16-inch piece. Okay, and this is going to give you a small tail. You can make longer tails if you would like. I'm just going to go ahead and dovetail these together. All right, now, for this part, what you're going to do is you're going to fold it in half, and I go ahead and make a crease because what you're going to do is you're going to cut it right where that crease is. You don't want to cut all the way through. You want to cut a good, not quite an inch on both sides. Okay, so you want to be able to twist it, if you can see. All right, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to find the middle of my tail. I'm going to pinch it right there. I'm going to put it under here. I'm going to take a zip tie, put it right through that slit. Now if you rather use wire, you can. I like to use zip ties because I can get it very tight and I don't have to worry about it coming off. Let me find a pipe cleaner. Here we go. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and put a pipe cleaner under here. Okay, and then I'm going to tie it really tight so you can see how tight it is. Now, the trick with this bow, first off, this piece and this piece on top, or it's actually in the center, are just extra tails. So you just take it, twist it, pull it out. You can go ahead and dovetail it. There we go. So those are just extra tails. And you'll have one on the inside. So what you're going to do is open up until you have the 2 ribbons facing each other. And you can hold this side while you do it. And what you're going to do, or you can actually hold it up here, either way. You're going to take one, pull it out, pull it up front. One, now you can see I'm kind of twisting it as I pull. Okay, then one back. I want my colors to kind of be opposites, so I'm going to pull one of the carrots forward. And then one of the orange forward, one of the carrots back. So you want to make sure you don't have too many together. But you'll also be able to move it around after you get everything separated. Okay. So at this point, this is what it should look like. It's not going to look pretty at this point. I don't want you to stress about that. Now you're going to come to the other side. You're going to do the same thing. So when you open it this time, you're going to find that extra tail. Pull it out, dovetail it, and just leave it there. Okay, so now, again, one up, one back, and then kind of opposite, so we don't have everything in the same place. Opposite again, and again. So this is what your bow is going to look like right now. It's going to kind of look like a hot mess, and that's okay. If you want, you can put it on your fluff box. Otherwise, it's really great to tie it to a wreath or hold it in your hand. I do find this particular bow to be a little bit easier if I put it on something like a fluff box. So I'm just going to put it in my fluff box, twist it on. It just makes it easier to hold it in place while I can work on it. Because you're going to want to twist these. I don't think I can keep it on my fluff box because I'm missing my little peg, but we'll just do it. Okay. So you see, when I see I have multiples together, I just kind of move them around like this. Move that one. Okay, move this one up. I think it's harder to see because I can't get, hold on. I'll set it on here and fluff it on that. There we go. So I'm just going to tie it on here while I fluff it out. There we go. Now, you kind of want to twist them. That's going to make it so that you can pull them up and get them in place. There we go. All right. Here's our little extra tails that we can kind of spread out at the bottom. Just remember, it's going to look funny while you're kind of fluffing it out, because you have to break all those pieces from the center. Then once you get them all broken, then it's easy to kind of move things in place. There we go. Now we can kind of fluff things out. Put one there. Okay. This one does take a little bit more fluffing, but it really looks cute when you get it done. It is way more of a round bow. Here we go. But you can see just how cute it looks once you kind of get all the fluffing done. There we go. We have a little bit too much carrot up there. There we go. Just like that. you can see the great thing about this bow is you can really move these around to get them where you want them to go, so they don't have too many together all in one place. There, like that. All right, now we just kind of fluff it. Just get all those little loops up, fluff them out. And we can take it off. There. All right, now we can kind of get our little tails. Fix any loops that need to be fixed. What I really like is you can turn them to get them to go the direction that you want. You can get it to look any way you want, just like that. There, isn't that pretty? There we go. Look how pretty that is. This is one of those bows that you kind of have to fluff and walk away, because you could stand here and fluff it all day. All right, let's pull you up. All right, so here's the bow. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that cool? And this is totally a hand bow. So you can see how nice and round it is. All right, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.